and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. I'm Faye.
I'm Simon.
And together we are a married reselling couple selling mainly on eBay and Amazon.
In today's video we've got some sales as usual coming up from the barn, but the weather has been a little bit miserable this last couple of days, so what better to cheer us all up than with some customer services messages. So we're going to run through some messages that might just spark some talking points, and we'll have some sales in the barn, as I said, about halfway through the video, and then we'll come back and do a few more. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first one, the backstory is we had a message from a customer. They were interested in 2 plates, and they just kind of messaged saying, can you do combined postage? Which on the face of it is absolutely fine, because there was $3.99 postage charged on each item. But of course, answering that message, you don't know at that stage whether the person's buying from the UK, you know, whether it's GSP. If it's GSP, you can't combine postage, all that sort of stuff. So the message came through.
Hello, thank you for the offer on this plate and also the other one. I intend to accept, but eBay is forcing buyers to complete each transaction individually. Will you refund excess postage paid? Thanks and best wishes, John.
Hi, if you're in the UK, when you accept the offers, you are not currently required to pay immediately. Once you've accepted the offer, leave them unpaid and I'll send an invoice with combined postage. When you receive that, you can check out the items together. If you're outside of the UK, there isn't anything we can do here to change the shipping charges. Many thanks.
I am very much in the UK, so I will give it a go.
Hi, postage difference refund completed, in brackets, after eBay fees, 13%. Many thanks.
The eBay fees are not my problem. I was not able to do what you suggested. I was forced by the settings to complete each purchase as standalone transaction. These are settings that you can adjust. I have made over 3,500 purchases in the last 12 months, and you are the first seller to do this. I want the full postage refund of £1.79 on point of principle, or I will cancel the transaction and complain to eBay. There are plenty of other places I can get these plates from. I'm so irritated by this.
Okay, so interestingly, and this is something we made a video about before, when eBay changed the settings in our accounts to automatically force buyers to pay when making offers, accepting offers and all that, we switched it off because we felt that, yes, non-paying buyers are a pain, but I don't know, 85% of the time they do end up paying. We talked about this in a video, I think it was just before Christmas, and said we want to switch that option off. We want to let people pay the next day or whatever if they want. Hopefully it should open that up for more buyers, particularly for new buyers.
Yeah.
So on that point, we were kind of a little bit confused, and I went back into our eBay settings, and sure enough, it had been changed again to force buyers to pay immediately. So I have again switched that off. It might well be worth checking your settings. I'll just briefly put on the screen how to do that. So our question to you, the customer has been refunded the difference after eBay fees. The customer is demanding an extra refund. Our question to you, and I want everyone watching this, please pop a comment in. Do you refund what the customer is demanding, or do you do something different? Countdown starts now. Refund or do something different. So we chose in this instance not to refund and stand our ground.
So clearly the customer was a bit annoyed, and we kind of had a laugh about it, didn't we? We did laugh. And so we replied with this.
Hi, thanks for your message. As you may or may not know, eBay charges fees on postage. For a single item, we charge $3.99 and the actual cost is £3.19 or £3.39 for a small parcel, depending on the service used, second class or 48 hours. Of the $3.99 charged, eBay take 13.07% in fees. Whether you'd have been able to delay paying and wait for the invoice as we first suggested or not, the shipping cost sent to you in that invoice would have been exactly the same. If you are in any way unhappy with your purchase, you are well within your rights to return items. Our return rate is low, but we do understand when change of minds occur. Faye.
This is a message we got a day later.
Hello Faye, I'm sorry for my rant yesterday. I'm becoming increasingly frustrated with eBay and its policies. I spent quite some time on the phone to an eBay call centre yesterday. Taking out my frustration on you was not right. Please do check your settings, as I was not able to accept without paying immediately. I look forward to receiving the plates. Best wishes, John.
And he followed that up when the item arrived with positive feedback.
For both plates.
But I didn't reply to that message. Just, you know, maybe I should have said, oh, no worries, it's fine. But, you know,
It's not
I'd
fine.
already spent enough of my time on that.
Another one here. This came through in regards to 2 glass vases that we have for sale. And the title says John Lewis vase ×2 art glass black.
Is this ceramic?
They are definitely made of glass, as mentioned in the title, etc. I just double-checked the listing for you.
I typed that message out about 4 times before I settled on my response, because I actually did look at the listing and there was 3 mentions of glass: title, item specifics, item description, and there was nothing there that said ceramic anywhere. So
I thought about that because a while ago in the video I mentioned when I get those messages, I now like what are the measurement, what does that teacup hold, what's the volume. I like to reply to those ones, what would you like it to be? Because it would have been really interesting, because you know, do they have a clue what they're actually looking at, what they want, what they, you know, they're just bored. Like, I don't know what it is. I'd have loved to have replied to that one and said, would you like it to be made out of glass or ceramic, and then I'll go and check. Within 12 hours of that message, we had this message.
Is this new in box?
Hi, I just checked the listing for you, which says it's used, unboxed, thanks.
and that was for a willow tree Susan Lordy ornament that says used in the item condition and unboxed about 3 times. So we've got another one along the same lines for some teacups and saucers.
Hi, any signs of wear to any of the 2 sets? I could offer £30 for the 8 cups and saucers.
Hi, yes there are. These are used. Many thanks for stopping by. I mean, used cups and saucers, any signs of wear? What do you think? They actually were, and we had them in a haul video, very, very, very good condition.
They were, yeah.
And they probably didn't have any signs of wear, but why would you say that? You know, well, you're not going to say, no, they're perfectly like new, you know. Don't do it, guys, don't do it.
Don't tell me we've got another one.
No, this is a bit different. This is about what to do in the event of a complaint. For us, anyway, this is what we do. Whenever anyone has a problem with anything, we don't start negotiating partial refunds or anything like that. We've said that a lot on our channel here. We just don't go down there. It complicates things. Keep things simple.
And we don't take things personally anymore, do we?
No, not at all. Not
It's
at all.
all part and parcel of being in retail.
So we had this message.
This relates to a Remington hairdryer.
Hello, I ordered the above item. However, when it arrived, it wasn't a Remington, but a Babyliss. It wasn't pink, but black. One of the attachments doesn't fit. There were no instructions and there were scratches on it, so it did not look very new. The only plus was it was in the correct box, stating it was a pink Remington. It was meant as a present for my daughter. I don't think she would be very pleased to receive it. Please advise what I can do, as I don't want to leave bad feedback, but I can hardly give a rave review. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.
So standard reply for something like that.
Hi, many thanks for your message and for giving me the opportunity to rectify this. I must admit I am at a complete loss to understand how that's happened, as I'm sure you've seen we're a reputable, trustworthy and usually efficient business. I don't want to inconvenience you any further, so please open a return via your order and we'll get that refunded for you. I'll need to take a look and try and find out what has gone on here, so apologies for this. Please accept my sincere apology. I look forward to resolving this error for you. Many thanks, Faye.
Guess what happened next?
Nothing. Yeah, we didn't hear anything back, so it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why you'd sort of, you know, they went to a lot of trouble in that message to sort of say, you know, it was a gift and can't leave a rave review, what you can do about it and all that, and then they did nothing. Asked to send it back, did nothing. Right, the reason I've included this next one is not because it's strange in any way, it's something that happens a lot, but I really, really strongly believe, and we talked about this in a video not too long ago, that we shouldn't honour these requests, and they are address changes.
We get quite a few of them, don't we?
Yeah, and the reason is there are lots of people say, no, it's fine, if they message you through eBay, it's absolutely fine. And that's all well and good. You do lose your protection the minute you've changed an address. So if there's any problems, you're going to struggle, even in messages. You know, why go to the trouble? So what we do is we cancel the sale and ask them to reorder.
And sometimes they don't even do that. They're like, oh no, never mind, just keep it as it is.
Yeah, so we had this message.
Can you send this mug to my new address? I've tried to change it, but no success.
Many thanks for your message. I'm afraid we're forbidden to change an address on a completed order. We have cancelled your order. Please reorder when ready, making sure to change the address at checkout. Many thanks, Faye.
The reason that I feel quite strongly about not changing addresses also is that if you're kind of caught sleeping, you could easily get scammed with this. And I'm going to test it out. Imagine messaging 20 people, 20 eBay sellers on a Sunday saying, can I change the address? But you didn't buy from those sellers. All you did was went to sold listings on eBay, most recent, things that are sold on a Sunday, and just picked them out. These night trainers sold. Message that seller, the message will come through to them with the night trainers.
Yeah, because you'll do it via the
You
listing,
do it
won't
via
you?
via the listing, contact seller and say, can I change your address on this, please? I would love to have a bet with anybody that if I message 20 sellers, that one of them will change the address and just send it out. So that is why I believe don't do it. Obviously, let us know what you think about that. I am going to put it to the test one day. I'm not actually going to send an address. I'm not going to try and rip anyone off and take their goods. But I am going to put the request in and see who says, yeah, no worries, send me the address. Let us know what you think about that. So I think I was watching, I think it was Cooking the Haydens. And Chris said, like, does anyone get this? It might have been sales of the unexpected, I'm not sure. Round pound offers. So if you've got like £3.99 postage, you'll get offered something and a penny. People just want to do like even numbers. So like £8 and a penny plus £3.99 would be £12, bang on. All our stuff is always priced really weird numbers because we just do price changes by percentage, so they always come out with strange numbers.
But you are a firm stickler for that they should be, when we start them, they should be 0.99. Sometimes I just want to put 20 quid and he's like, no, 19.99, do 19.99. But sometimes when I send offers, I go through phases of just sending round numbers, and sometimes it seems to be like we get a bit of an uptake.
Yeah, well, another point on the 20 quid thing is if you're doing top rated seller plus for orders over £20, I think it is, you have to send tracked. So like 19.99 you don't, so that's why I kind of like that particular one. Just on that subject, we had this message.
It was for a mug.
If you will accept a rounded total amount of £12, postage £3.99 plus £8.01, we have a deal.
And it was up for £9.99 plus post.
Hi, sorry, the system will not allow me to do that. Thanks for stopping by, Faye.
And they just bought the item anyway. The other thing is, one of the people that just likes even numbers or round numbers, they obviously weren't that bothered because they just paid full price. So
But the system does allow us to do that.
I couldn't send him an offer.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't think I had offers on
that item.
So
Right.
it was just, you know, we don't negotiate offers
No.
over message.
No, we've spoken about that before. We got another one, this time for a miniature chamber pot. Teeny tiny. You just can't predict what customers are going to do. They sort of give the signals that they're going to go down one route and they go down a completely different one. So they sent this message.
Hi, the description says no chips or cracks, but the photo shows a crack right down the front. Is this just the glaze only? Thanks.
So it was just a glaze only.
Hi, many thanks for your message. I just double checked the item as you had me thinking I had missed a crack, but I can confirm it's just crazing on the glaze. Must have shown as more of a crack under the light. Sorry about that.
So to confirm, the customer was checking that it wasn't a crack. It wasn't a crack. Guess what happened next? Nothing.
They didn't
And
buy it.
this is why we hear so many people say, I just don't bother replying to messages anymore. And it's for things like that, you know. Did they want a crack? Maybe they wanted a crack. Oh, this one is an absolute cracker. And I didn't even reply to it, but this is what it said.
Are you high, lad? These are sheer lip or sheer cut British Victorian ink bottles. Come on, lad, fix up. What would your great-grandfather, who probably manufactured these, have to say about you now? Fix up, kid.
Chicken?
Right, enough of this. Let's show some sales. Right, home.
Yeah.
It's one of those miniature fireplaces. We've got 4 of them and you bundled them all together. There's 5 of them. I can't remember how many we got.
I bundled them together.
Because you thought they wouldn't sell.
Yeah.
And you
they
did
were
that
just
like
gonna,
3 days ago.
They were just going to like rattle around.
You were wrong.
Yeah. I'm happy to be wrong when
On
it
this
comes to a sale.
Yeah, I was going to say on this occasion. Okay, it's a miniature fireplace. I don't think they're anything special, but I listed them as fireplace, miniature mantelpiece, coal clock, Christmas hooks for a doll's house.
All right.
They had pound stickers on them. I sold this for $9.99 plus post. Obviously
Yeah.
peeled the pound sticker off. They came from our reseller friends that are getting rid of stock, and they sold within a week. Crate 13.
Yeah.
Kutani teapot, vintage Japanese porcelain white with a lid with Mount Fuji on it. No. Oh, show me. That's a sugar bowl. It's not a teapot.
Oh, yeah. Just saw 2 handles.
It's the same range. Very fragile. There we go. This cost £1.11 from auction. Took about 10 months to sell for $13.99. Crate 18.
So fragile, isn't it? It's like eggshells, that stuff.
Yeah.
What is it? 18?
Yeah. A vintage Grindley satin green ironstone pictorial plate hunting scene. Got like a green and gold rim. Have you got green and gold?
You've got a green.
That cost 97p. That took 6 months to sell for £11.29, and that was from auction. Crate 22. Vintage bud bars, blue, brown, white stripes. There we go.
Just put that in the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, hand painted in Italy. Cost pence. Still haven't worked out the cost price. I'm still working through. That's sold for £12.99 plus post within a week. And then from the same lot, we have these Dunelm Ashbourne Ochre long cotton blend curtains. Again, about 50p. Sold within a week for £22.99. And then we have some fabric underneath. This has been for sale for 6 months. This came from auction. It's an Indian wedding fabric, yellow ethnic people celebration, sold for £18.89 to a viewer of our YouTube channel. They said, "Hi, married to reselling, I'm a viewer, just found your eBay store, love this item, thank you." Thank you very much, Donna, for your order, much appreciated. Crate 17, Iron Maiden, the Book of Souls mug, it's black. Cost pence, sold for £19.99 within a week. Crate 16, 3 vintage glass flower frogs. You know, it's not actually a frog.
Yeah. I'm not looking for frogs decorated with flowers.
They've got holes in, they go in vases. Someone's at our front door. They go in vases. There's 3 of them. They sell for £20 and 87p within a week.
Did they ring the door?
Yeah. What is it?
Okay.
Crate 8. A vintage Royal Crownford calico dinner plate, blue and white. I only put this in the other day. A lot of this is sold very
Blue and white,
quickly.
has it got flowers in it?
Yeah, 10 inch.
That one?
No.
I was going to say, because I think you said you listed that for 50 quid.
Yeah, it's not that one.
No.
Yeah. Sold within a week for £14.99 plus post. Crate 17.
Yeah.
Disney Star Wars mug, I am your father, Darth Vader cup in a box. Sold within a week for £15.99. And then crate 5, sorry. Vintage Chinese tea set, blue, white, dragon base tray, 4 cups, 1 teapot. It's tiny. Don't be thinking I've got a whole tea set to...
No. When I accepted the offer on this, I checked before to make sure it wasn't like a full-size tea set.
No, it fits in the palm of your hand, doesn't it? That cost 67p from auction, sold within a month for £14. Okay, we have this vintage Tala sandwich cutters playing cards set. It's like Heart, Spade, Club and Diamond in the original box. Cost 28p, sold for £5.99 plus post within a week. And this is a vintage art glass rose bowl, orange yellow spatter, Czech Bohemian. Very nice. That cost 45p from auction. That took 2 months to sell for £17.49. And then I also have this little chap. It's a vintage Royal Ducks Czechoslovakia figurine of a boy with a dog. That cost 61p. That was from auction, and that sold within 2 months for £12.50.
Okay, cool sales there. Let's do some more messages.
Okay.
This one reminded me of a TV programme.
Hi, I'm looking for a West clock with a discernible tick. Does this clock have an audible tick? Thanks in advance.
Hi, yes, it has a very audible tick.
Hi, I'm told this clock is too small. Have you got something similar but larger?
We didn't reply to that. And then I would have expected them to say what?
It's okay, I'll wait.
This is a message relating to an order that was placed on a Monday. It's going GSP to Italy. We received this message the next day on the Tuesday.
Your parcel seems to have been delivered, but I did not receive it.
Hi, they've arrived at eBay's forwarding warehouse, ready for the international part of their journey. For any questions about the next stage, please contact eBay directly as they are handling the journey from the UK. Many thanks.
I mean, who in their right mind thinks that something's going to get to Italy in less than 24 hours?
This one. This one. This one. Oh. Okay, buckle up.
Should we just set a scene here?
Yes.
We purchased a painting from a jumble sale on a Sunday morning. I listed it the same day on eBay, and these messages started coming through within 24 hours of listing it. So this had been in our possession not for even 1 day, really.
Hello, I see that you have relisted this painting for sale again. I have watched it on eBay for a very long time now and it doesn't sell. Please don't think that I'm being rude in saying this, but I think the reason it has not sold is because you are asking too much for it. I'm a collector of George Horne paintings and I know their value. I would be prepared to offer you £80 for this painting, which I believe to be a very fair price for it. Can you please let me know if this would be acceptable to you? Kind regards, Martin.
Hi Martin, you're confusing this listing for another, I'm afraid. First time this account has ever listed it. Thanks for stopping by, Faye.
Hi Faye, thanks for your quick reply. Is it the case that you have only owned this painting for a short period of time? I keep records of GH paintings offered for sale and I recall it being advertised at the same time as I bought the copy painting of Bath Abbey enclosed. That was 18 months ago. Through eBay you have made me an offer to buy your painting at £108, so you do think it is a little too high at £120. I still think a fair price for it is £80, as this is the max figure achieved for GH paintings, either on eBay or in other auctions. I'm willing to go to that figure. Kind regards, Martin.
Hi Martin, thanks for your thoughts on this. I've attached a screenshot for you, which might expand those ideas. You've received a good offer from me. Thanks for your interest, Faye.
And the screenshot I sent Martin was Terapeak last 3 years sales of George Horne oil paintings sold. And you can see it on the screen now. The cheapest, £91.22. The most expensive, £134.08. Thus quashing any claim that £80 is the max figure achieved for a GH painting either on eBay or in other auctions.
Thank you, Faye. That's very interesting. I own 7 of the paintings listed on your screenshot. In order not to waste your time and mine, I'll go straight to my new offer. How about splitting the difference between our two figures? I'll pay you £90 for your Bath painting. Kind regards, Martin.
Hi Martin, we'll respectfully decline your offer. Incidentally, I don't really see how £90 is splitting the difference between £80 and £108. Hopefully the screenshot has been helpful. It's called Terapeak. We don't negotiate over messages, so please feel free to either accept or decline the offer. Take care, Faye.
Faye, my mistake about splitting the difference in the figures. You were right. I'm sorry. You drive a hard bargain. My last attempt to strike a deal. How about £100? Martin. Hello, Faye. The absence of a message from you confirms you won't accept my last offer. That's a shame. If you take a look at all the completed sales of George Horne paintings in the last 6 months on eBay, you'll see that the average sale price was £60. I know because I bought them all. Some I bought for less than £30, and the highest price I paid for any of those 7 paintings was £110, which was for 2 together. I would say that your screenshot gives false information. You have lost a sale over just £8. Nevertheless, I send you my best wishes. Regards, Martin.
I find your attempt to deceive me in every single message you send quite unsettling. Did you buy these? Did you? Attached? I don't think you did.
So I'd sent him a screenshot of solds on eBay, which, you know, you see the last bit, the first bit and the last bit of the user ID. So I knew they were all sold to different people. So I knew that he hadn't bought them all. Again, I've basically caught him with his pants down lying over and over again throughout these exchanges.
As I said previously, you can either accept or decline the offer. You can also ignore the offer. I do not wish to receive any more messages from you regarding the price, what you've bought, what has sold, because all of it so far has been false. You're either innocently misformed or you've developed a rather devious tactic of guessing what you want from eBay sellers. Whichever one it is, I'm not interested.
Hello, Faye. I really am very sorry if I've offended you in any way. I have absolutely no intention of doing that. I don't know why you feel I have been untruthful in what I have said in my messages. I may have faults, but one of those is not being a liar. I am a retired lawyer and have always been totally honest in all my dealings. To prove the point, I'm enclosing copies of my eBay purchases section for 2024 showing my purchases of GH paintings. I'm also sending you photos of some of my extensive collection of his works in certain rooms in my home. I hope these prove that I am telling you the truth about not only the prices I have paid recently, but also proving my ownership of them. I'll be able to put this behind us and move on. If so, then accept your offer to buy your painting at £108. Can you please respond to this message? With sincere regards, Martin.
So he sent us some screenshots of what looked like eBay order pages, but they were blurred. Couldn't read them at all. And also he sent us a picture of a wall with some paintings on it. You couldn't see what they were. Like, we wouldn't know as lay people.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
You
know,
lay
we wouldn't know what those pictures were. So, you know.
But we're art dealers now.
As I said, you can either accept, decline or ignore the offer sent. You need to go to your messages, fight and take whatever action you wish.
Faye, your offer of £108 has expired. I'm not able to accept it. Are you prepared to repeat it, please? Kind regards, Martin.
I don't have an option to send you an offer. I also can't make changes to allow you to send an offer, as offers have been sent out to other parties, which locks it out for 48 hours unless an outstanding offer is accepted or declined.
Okay, I understand and accept this situation. Perhaps you might send me an offer if the other prospective buyers don't respond by tomorrow.
At this point, we've folded. I've added a 10% coupon to the listing. You now have an option to purchase the item using the coupon code. Please make sure you apply the coupon at checkout correctly and make sure the saving is displayed before continuing. Otherwise, you will be charged full price.
Hello Faye, at last we've reached an agreement. I'm hopeful that you will think differently of me now. I've shown you that I have been honest with you throughout these negotiations. I'm paying considerably more for this painting than the last 7 GH paintings I have bought, but that's life. Please wrap it up well to prevent any damage in the post. Could you please let me know when it has been posted? Kind regards, Martin.
Well, I have to say that I don't think differently of him. As soon as we posted it, I never thought about him again until now.
Yeah, it was one of those where it's like, you know, I just kept catching him out. Have you ever had a buyer quite like that? I actually looked today at what George Horne paintings are available for sale, and there's 2, and they're both over £130, and I felt like messaging them saying, if you're getting a message from this guy called Martin giving you all these sort of stories about how you've overpriced it, just completely ignore him, stand your ground. He did buy it, we got feedback, everything went fine, but I mean, you know, it was a little bit of work for that sale, but you know, the sale was worth it, and it was one of our early art dealer dealings, so
Yeah.
there we go.
It was a high five moment when it finally went.
So we haven't done customer service messages like that for a while. Let us know if you enjoyed them. Pop a comment down below, please. Let us know if you want us to do more of those.
But hopefully, like, no offence, it can be a bit annoying when they do come through. So it's like you're asking for troublesome people to get in touch, just for the bounce.
So we hope you enjoyed that video. Some good sales there again. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought they were really good.
It's not
I have no
convincing
idea.
at all. I'll leave that out.
I don't know what the sales were.
So we'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.